Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
He has found the way through.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Pullet can get it clear. And it's Van Dijk. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him.
Now it's Isak.
Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Nedved.
And he was quick to react. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Spread neatly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Van Dijk.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Close. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bullet! No, not quite.
They're back on the ball again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Nagatomo.
Oh, easy pickings there. And back to the keeper.
Still goalless at the moment.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Isak.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich.
Norway have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
He's got away, and the shot! Van der Ven gets it away. Nice physical challenge. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Raul. And he's hit it long. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Always onto this. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nedved. And it's Nagatomo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's intervened well there. Camera. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camera.
There will be 1 minute
Matheus
added
Cunha.
time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Norway. Number 7, Isak. Number 13, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 12, Van Basten. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been won straight back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Platini, and he's managed to get free. He's in, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Kimmich. Platini, and he welcomes it in.
Bolivia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vieira. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Nicely worked. Brilliantly cut out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Basten. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for Norway.
He's having a good look here.
Raoul.
And this an opportunity to pull level.
Van Basten. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 10, Mbunu. Number 5,
He would have been quick to recover this.
Number 47, Phil Foden. Substitutions taking place.
Norway have their third corner. Owen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Owen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Foden. And this is Owen. And Owen! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? Foden. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, what can they make of this? If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. That is good strength. Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard makes the interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Passes short and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe!
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Owen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Opponent no one show.
Opponent deal. How far, Danny? How far, how you did? We'll see you enjoy your vacation, my brother. I don't understand this firm information. Very brutal. This Mendy guy. Okay, I think Gasperini. Now quick counter.
I day enjoy ammo. This live chat keeps disappearing. Is link up play only available with Fabregas?
Then we won't change
Hello and
time.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
But tried and tested
Fredo,
formula.
not any you day play well. This will be sweet.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
That is a great pick out. And he was alert to it. And here's Roll! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camera. Costa Curta. And that pass just didn't quite work. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hullet. No way through. Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Nagatomo tries making a foray down the right. Norway look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now he's off and running. Gerrard. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely. And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Gerrard. Now the big header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Great vision. Can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Hullet. Oh, good read. Ferdinand. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet gets into a good position.
Hullet really has the confidence
Please tear the net.
to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's it, Ines. Let me know this opponent.
Now it's Pulisic.
Yeah, I know.
Looking for options.
You know, easy at all. You know, talk saying no what beat me as well as this.
Lots of space ahead. And the shot!
And very
And
difficult.
he's really put himself on the line here.
We don't improve. Big time.
Corner number 2 then.
Normally, I could not score like 2, 3. But man, I struggle to break them down big time.
And now they can sprint. He's going for goal!
Rafemi.
Their attempt,
He's-
just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Listen,
Looking for the run.
I swear.
Always onto this. Brilliantly cut out.
I swear, bro. Normally,
But they've got it again.
if not be Femi, I for talk say, as smart as is this person they use. Like, so
It'll be a throw-in.
on point, man. That defense mad. I cannot leave my back
Please do,
because
but you are better.
It's been intercepted.
1-0 won't be enough.
Kimmich. Pass is just
I
off
can't leave my
target.
back because he get those dead. He they use blame.
Pull it.
So he get those
Camera.
deadly
And it's Gerrard.
true passes for
And that
hand.
interception was
If I lose
most
guard for
necessary.
back,
That was well played. Well
I go
stopped.
collect.
And he's had it
Oh.
nicked away.
Free me now. Free me.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Let me free me now.
Vieira. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. And
Crazy,
that'll be the
crazy.
final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder today.
What do you think we're up to after 45
Let's go.
minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the
The
fact.
guy is tight marking like
Not a
mad
single
low.
shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter.
Bro, even
Everything
if they
seems
tight
a
mark,
little hurried to me.
and they use
a
3
little rushed,
strikers now.
panicked even at times.
You want tight mark 3
No goals at
strikers.
this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at
They
half-time.
use 3 strikers now. So maybe just tight mark. Now we
0 shots. What is happening? Please beat this boy.
it's very short though. When of is now. I see the start again. Crazy man, crazy. Man, I'm being outplayed. I'm being outplayed.
Substitution for Norway. Number 11, Pulisic. Number 4, Gerrard. Number 9, Raul. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 5.
Here we go again.
Hey, where should Baba?
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
It's changed. Who is that Boston thing? Crazy man. Crazy. No problem. I need to do something different. I don't just know what that is.
Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. And the shot! He's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Basten.
I know. That was stupid long through.
Owen. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Hadar.
Now it's Platini.
I don't run come here from group. Thanks to Donny. I for miss this effort.
Evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
We already played one. On the drill.
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So
Nicely weighted ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Well, they seem
more
intent
seriously
on marking
committed
him out of
to
the game.
under
They're
intense
certainly trying
pressure.
to wind them up in the
Intense.
process, Peter.
Van Basten. Mbappe.
what you give me?
Mbappe!
No.
Roberto Carlos.
Good.
Now here's a good battle.
Easy
Bicep
goal.
to bicep. Roberto Carlos.
Thank you very much. I say, good way they defend there.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Let's take this goal.
820.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's
I'm
game.
attacking all my players.
Face fuchsia tongue out. Face fuchsia tongue out. Face fuchsia tongue out.
Platini in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Played in deep. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication.
Damn.
Vieira. And this is Roberto Carlos. There's the header! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Yeah.
Made a classic move and
Yeah, that was so
made
many
it
better
perfectly.
today.
Goal.
Look at another SS. MS man. Damn it. Yeah, go play like that. Konami, they give me this thing for this guy. So nobody give me SS for this guy. Oh, no, maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time. Thank you. Thank you. I remember I just brought in the next time. Let me know, grill.
Substitution for Norway. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, the first goal of the game.
Really use
Look,
grill.
you can't deny
I
that
don't
it's a
know.
blow,
Yeah,
but this
really.
game is far from unsalvageable.
I'm going to go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Green. Yeah.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Score.
Van Basten.
Cross.
A heavy challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. And let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Norway really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Asa!
Bolivia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Kimmich.
Roberto Carlos.
Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. That's a decent clearance. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ferdinand. It's Kimmich. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Stood up well to him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation.
You read my... I don't check my screen.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out
You
to
don't check
him.
my screen. You don't say,
Oh,
I need a Mark Van Basten.
Carlos is a huge threat.
You don't say, I need a Mark Van Basten. So he express Van Basten. No, I go leave Van Basten. I go leave him, but that will bring defensive left back.
Substitution in progress.
No, Femi, tough opponent. I no go even lie. Why I go blue for him?
There's going to be a change.
My boy, man. I go blue for him. Go. See, I go blue for him.
Nakata. That's a cute ball.
87 wins already.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Love
Encourage
to.
the pass with...
Script one
I don't
that
find
could
it.
equalize.
Now it's Mbappe. Nakata takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
GG.
So I'm not go bring in a Messi like this from Engrave. This one way I go bring in Messi. This one way never they misbehave. I bring in Messi. This is the next one of it done. Look at that Kunha boy. There's that Kunha. I signed Matthias Kunha now. Where's the guy? Come on. Club. Manchester United. Yeah. This. I play this guy first. Otherwise, it's not giving me what I want.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Norway have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Ronaldinho is fouled. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Raul. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get on the end of this? Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe, Norway finding their passes. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. Now, what about a counter-attack? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raul gets into a good position.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Rummenigge touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Vieira. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. Van Dijk. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Raul. Ronaldinho. Kimmich. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. Roberto Carlos.
1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Vieira. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Norway. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 5, Mbappe. Number 9, Raul. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 10, Mbumu.
There's the start of the second half.
Bolivia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And he whips it in. That's a decent clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space. And that is as far... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Chance! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Norway needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Searching pass he's played there. Van der Ven. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Owen receives it in a wide position. And this is Hullet. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. Norway are back in business. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution.
Nicked it back promptly. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pull it. And here's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in, and they're quick to get it back. Camera. And this is Luis Suarez. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the shot! They've done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Has been indicated.
And this is Luis Suarez. Pull it. And the counter is on. Now it's Owen. Pull it. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Platini. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Basten. Oh, well played, well played. Nagatomo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Face fuchsia poop shape.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Alexander-Arnold, out towards the flank. Robertson, spread it left. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Robertson gets into some space. Terrific header! It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! Oh, he's been this time, surely! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Casemiro. Spread out to the left. Back towards the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba chooses to go crossfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Robertson. Platini carries the ball down the right. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's a sharp little ball here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he latch on to this? Camavinga. And he's in on goal. Has a look and place it forward. Ambitious ball here. Now this could be a chance. And he's running through. Robertson.
Bolivia really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's picked his way through. He's got through. Sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ronaldinho demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's the throw. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Deftly away. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that's a little loose. He's found a way through. Nagatomo has it out wide. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Marseille are down to 10 men. Half-time nearly with us. They will be big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Platini certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well timed, excellent interception.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So once again, we're underway. Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Guardiol. Van Dijk. Casemiro. That's a sharp pass. Lofted in. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Camavinga! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Casemiro. And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. And it's Azar. So we've reached the hour mark. And Casemiro. Van Dijk. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through. Face to face with the keeper. That's good defending, very good defending.
Like, this game is obviously
is slick, the
rigged.
speed is slippery.
You see what happened there?
Defense,
So
though,
that was the
able to
last
hold
one.
on this time.
That was a pen, and I didn't get it.
Just
I
eases
mean,
him
this
off
thing
the
is happening a
ball.
lot whenever I'm playing against
Messi.
people in Division
And it's
Division 2
Alexander-Arnold.
with this kind of
It's
things.
a promising run he's making on the right.
Like,
Messi.
that was a pen. There's one
There's a
man down.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Nagatomo receives it in a wide position and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 17. Número 22. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Great chance! And it's in! That is remarkable!
Like, I can't shake it off. Like, this is a scripted game.
Well, that's so
There's
refreshing.
nothing you're
They
going to
went a
tell.
goal down, and you never
Look
would have
at-
guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He is through here. That looks a good cross. And he's quick to get it clear again.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Bolivia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rafael Leao. Fernandez. Hazard. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's being shifted off it. Suarez running with the ball. Oh, just skips past his man. That's an excellent interception. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I'm going to try to beat the scripts this time. It's crazy now, this game.
This
motherfucker will change jelly body, man.
There's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
You saw, apparently this guy is a lag cheat, man. Do you notice the lag? As soon as I got through and go, I'm going to report this guy. Like, that would make sense. I was through and good and the lag. This guy's a cheat, man.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray
I was just like,
offside
this game is
there as
weird.
well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know
This game is
when the ball
freaking
was
weird.
going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always... And that will be the final act.
The person just going straight up.
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped.
I would
A
have left
tough
him,
win earned
but
through the power.
that lag I noticed when I was through and go for my 4th goal. Nah, that was not a coincidence, man. No way. Closer. What did you? Nothing like my man. I mean, a very questionable profile, as you can see. Very questionable.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow...
He's through, it's one-on-one. Decent chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great ball if he can get there. Batistuta has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this?
Pretty robust defending.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. Decent progress down the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Tries to cross. Now this could be a chance. Header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Platini simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Conte. Now it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Batistuta. Now that pass isn't the best. Time and again they are repelled. Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Good take, and Matches Cunha! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Owen. That's Rijkaard. Kimmich. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Platini. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that pass just didn't quite work. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Conte. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? It's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That has not gone well. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicked it back promptly. Conte. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kimmich. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro. And it's Conte. Now it's Sneijder. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho.
Added time.
Owen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bolivia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Number 11, Conte.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is...
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Platini looking to get on the end of this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Michel Platini. Nagatomo has created 1 goal already. Nagatomo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Denilson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Opts to play it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. Vieira. And here's Roberto Carlos. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That looks a good ball through.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Owen. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Owen. Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van der Ven can get it clear. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Costa Curta. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Danielson gets into a good position. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's been given away. Ferdinand. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Oh, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Davids. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Oh, they can break here. Platini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danielson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Matías Cunha claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.